Second to the last question naman will come from Mr. John Bueno of Cumagao.
Hi, Gabby. Good afternoon.
Hi, Sir John.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy for what's happening with your career right now. My question is actually connected to, of course, Khalil. Um, has he in some way influenced what you're taking on in your career per se?
Yes, of course. Big chunk of influence. From the get-go, he has always pushed me to create,
Mm.
tell a story. So when it comes to creating, I found myself in content creation. So he has pushed me to create something on social media, which is now our podcast and Front Seat Foodies. He has pushed me to start a vlog. Talagang he has been so present in my career, in the current state of my career. And yun eh, we help each other grow individually also. It doesn't mean that he's pushing me, kailangan siya din sasama. No eh. It's more of a helping hand and helping each other grow in this industry.
What difficulties did you have prior to actually him encouraging you with regards to, of course, content creation? Were you too shy to actually do that at first?
Actually, no eh. It wasn't about being shy. It was more about I don't know where to start.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what are the right equipment. I don't know what content to put out. So he gave me more of the direction. Na, oh, I think you're good in this. Oh, I think a great content for you would be this. So he kind of paved the way for me when it comes to content creating.
And now that you're actually doing the vlogs and, of course, the podcast, what difficulties have you encountered as far as thinking of the topics that you're gonna do on each episode?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's also a difficult aspect when it comes to podcasting. Every episode, because it's really, every topic for the episode, because it's really crucial. Eh. You
Mhm.
have to be responsible on what to put out there. You have to be responsible when it comes to your words. But besides that, it's also hard. Siguro the behind the scenes, since we are a two-man team. We Khalil sets up everything. We have a three cam for our podcast and our
Mhm.
mics. We have an individual mics then, and an individual recorder. So he's in charge of all the technical side, and I'm in charge of the banners, the posters. So it's really a two-man team. So it's more on helping hand in hand. It's a give and take kind of passion project. So at the same time, we are also enjoying. Kaya we're not burnt out eh. Kasi
Mhm.
we enjoy.
As far as editing goes, who actually rules? Like, are you more ruthless than Khalil in taking out, content that's not fit for a particular episode?
Siguro when it comes to editing naman, we have an editor kasi all we do is just to revise it and to pinpoint what to put out there and what not to put out there. When
Mhm.
it comes to being careful and sensitive with the words that we are saying, siguro it's more on the both of us kasi we have a different perspective when it comes to what is sensitive and what is insensitive.
Mhm.
So yeah, he has his own input and I have my own input. Sometimes we have the same opinions and sometimes meron din kaming mga pinuput out na parang, oo nga no, di ko naisip yan. So good thing that we collaborate on that. So we make sure talaga that whatever content we put out there is, nakailang revisions, safely monitored, and also, sends out a strong message as well.
I know you guys are like taking it easy as far as your relationship is concerned, but have you ever talked about it? Getting
Marriage.
married? Hmm.
Well, of course, it's always there. I think kasi in every relationship, di ba, what's the point of getting into a relationship if that's not your end goal? I think you're just wasting time if that's not your end goal.
Wow.
So for us, of course, we get to talk about it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not happening soon at all. We still have our individual dreams. He has his own dreams, and we're definitely not yet ready. So when it comes to marriage, siguro tsaka na yun. But we're not denying naman na we don't talk about it, 'di ba?
With regards to Khalil, how was he prior to you getting into a relationship? And how do you think he has changed now?
Khalil kasi is a very well, he has been single for I think 3 years ata prior to meeting me. So when I met him, he's more of a shy, very introvert and very soft spoken. He doesn't thrive well when it comes to social events.
Mhm.
Kasi ako naman, on the other hand, I'm a social butterfly. I can easily talk to people. I can make friends, 'di ba, easily. So siguro that helped him also, I guess. Prior to meeting him kasi, he has his ang dami niyang anxiety sa ulo niya, ang dami niyang, he overthinks a lot whenever he tries to approach a person. Now, he's more flexible. He has more confidence when it comes to social events. So, yun naman. Vice versa naman, he also helped me through a lot of difficulties when it comes to trying to sit down and to listen. He taught me how
Mhm.
to listen. And
Right.
I taught him how to talk. Parang ganon.
All right. Actually, I had a chance to interview him like a couple of years ago during a Regal set visit.
Mhm.
During that time, I felt that he wasn't aware that he was actually good looking. Did you have that impression of him as well?
Alam mo, I feel like that aspect made me fall in love with him even more. He's
Uh,
not the type of guy who who thinks of himself as very guapo. He's not.
mhm.
Sometimes I really have to tell him, "No, yung guapo mo today, ah," and he appreciates that. Pero he doesn't. He's not conscious of his look. He's not vain, and he just prefers to be low key.
All right. Can't wait to see more things from you guys. Congratulations again on signing up with GMA again, Gabby. Have
Thank
a wonderful
you.
afternoon. Bye.
Thank you, Sir John.
Thanks, Kuya John. Last question naman natin this afternoon will come from Miss Ali Pandes of whatsup.ph.
fees or without a fee as long as you purchase
Yes,
every
Gabby. Oh
Hello.
my God.
Hi.
I'm so happy. So yung
Alright, so
question ko,
again, these
how-
are some
wait.
of the things that we've introduced since the last time we met.
how does it feel to
And,
have a
and
new
what we're going to do is,
platform with
again,
Khalil na
operational
na-share nyo
efficiencies
yung
and making
hobbies
sure that
nyo,
we're
yung
always looking
words
out
of
for what
inspirations nyo,
our
especially sa
customers
youth.
will
Like
need.
me
So,
na
to
pinapanood
participate,
and pinapakinggan ko yung podcast and videos mo.
articulate
How does it
and
feel na meron kayong nai-inspire na tao throughout your words and videos na pinopost?
Yes, it's inspiring actually. For our listeners na inspire at the same time kami rin na-inspire to create more content. It also it's overwhelming, the reactions, the messages we get every time we release an episode. Also we are grateful for the platform. Nowadays it's so easy to access the lives of each other. It's so easy to inspire people. It's so easy to motivate people. It's so easy to send out a good outlook in life. And through podcasting and through creating videos, we get to do that. So it's really inspiring and it's really overwhelming. Really overwhelming. It pushes us to do more.
So yung how does it gives you the progress or ano yung mga naging inspiration nyo to pull off a podcast and the vlogs na in-upload ninyo?
Naging inspiration namin. We often watch videos and we listen to podcasts every now and then. Ang daming factors. Si Joe Rogan, siya yung isa sa mga pinaka-known na podcasters. Inspired us also. Megan and Mikael, we listen to their podcast as well. Slater and Chris, we also listen to their podcast. And we also guested in their podcast. So we were so inspired na parang, we often talk about life. We are very vocal on social media. Why not create a podcast? And we also tried doing a live stream on YouTube a year ago. Q&A lang with the fans, like a wine night lang, ganyan lang. And actually, it got a lot of views and a lot of people interacted with us. So, nagulat kami sa pagtanggap ng tao. That's why we decided na to create a podcast. And we like talking about life. It's one of our main connections when we were dating. Yun yung pinagkaibahan sa lahat ng na-date niya and sa naging relationship ko is that we actually sit down and talk about life.
Yan lang. Thank you very much, Miss Gabby.
Thank you. Nakakatawa yung chat box.
Thank you,
Nag-online class
Ali.
ka daw. Sorry.
We have one last question. Pahabol lang from Miss Kate at the heart of Random Republica.
Wala yata ako sa list. Hello, hi Gabby, hi again.
Hi, hello.
As I mentioned dun sa Regal interview natin, I've been following your vlog, specifically yung food trips nyo ni Khalil. I just wonder, how do you stay in shape? Kasi may times na parang sunod-sunod pa yung kinakainan nyo. Diba? How do you stay in shape?
You know what? It's a constant struggle for me actually prior to the vlog. Nung nag-pandemic, it's so hard for me to work out. And I'm not gonna lie, I also gained. I gained this pandemic, which is okay. I don't really mind. But for me to maintain my shape, even though I do food vlogs, siguro I just know when to control my food intake. Of course, pag nag-food vlogs kami, I can't really control that because, that's our content, food. So, imagine, titipirin mo yung kain mo, tapos food show ka, parang malabo naman ata yun. So, on the days that we don't shoot, talagang I watch what I eat. I recently switched to adlay. From white rice, which I super love white rice. Just ko, aking sakripisyo sa akin nung pag-give up ko ng white rice sa adlay. And I think it's working naman. And yun lang, being mindful of what you eat is number one. Besides, sa labas ng shooting days ng front seat. Kasi sa front seat talaga lamon kami.
Oo. Thank you. And last na, you mentioned kasi then kanina how grateful you are to GMA. And what if the GMA executives ask you, Gabby, ano yung gusto mong project? We'll produce it for you. Anything. What would that be?
Anything? Wow, ang hirap. Siguro, other than the GL series, I really want to create parang a movie serie na coming of age film. Coming of age film or series. I feel like kasi that's the genre na most of my ka-age watches. Yung mga ka-age ko, yun ang laging pinapanood. And I feel like we can touch so much people sa generation ko with that genre.
Congratulations and thank you. Thank you, Chester.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ate Kate, and thank you to all the bloggers for joining us this afternoon. But before anything else, Gabby, you may also promote your current and upcoming projects and your social media handles as well. At baka meron ka ring message sa fans mo.
Yes, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. And ang dami kasi dito from the start of my career, present na. That's why I'm really, really grateful kasi you also saw me grow. You were with me through ups and downs sa mga issues o sa mga winning days natin. Nandiyan kayo. So I just wanna say thank you. You guys saw me grow as a teenager to an adult. Ayun, and of course, on Saturday, ang Regal Studio presents 8:30 p.m. Ang title ng show, ang episode namin ay 1 million comments magjojowa na ako. Of course, I'll be with my partner Khalil Ramos and our good friend Manolo Pedro Pedrosa, and of course, Kat Galang. This is Regal Studio Presents, collaboration with GMA. And of course, All Out Sundays, every Sunday at 12 noon. You guys can see me there sing, dance, host, the other side of me. And syempre ang IRL, it's a show on GTV wherein I'm the host, I'm the main host. Sana panoorin rin po yun. And we have an upcoming mini-series ng Stories from the Heart this coming November or December. I'm not sure yet, but we will be locked in this October. So I'm grateful for that na meron pa kaming mini-series kahit na patapos na ang taon, nabigyan pa rin kami. And of course, ang Love You Stranger, ang much-awaited Love You Stranger. Very, very good script from News and Public Affairs. It's gonna be our first full series kami ni Khalil. Next year, we will be locked in ng January. So I hope you guys watch out for that. And syempre yung mga passion project namin, Front Seat Foodies on YouTube. Season 2 will be starting this October 1. It's every Friday at 6 p.m. And also our podcast called Figure It Out with Gabby and Khalil. Every Thursdays at 12 noon on Spotify and 6 p.m. on YouTube. Ayun.